everybody, welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're looking at the latest LEGO news and deals for the biggest event of the year. May the 4th be with you. The LEGO release date here starting May 1st. We're going to go over all the deals, promotions, gift with purchases, and other buying guide related items. So let's go ahead and jump right in. It's the day before when we're looking at the website here, but we can go ahead and look at it here. See, 14 hours until launch from the recording of this video. But the biggest item coming out is the Slave 1, aka Jango Fett's Starship. The newest UCS model there for $300 comes with the 2 minifigures. Definitely going to be a cool ship there. You can see it has a lot of fun play features and Easter eggs and other exclusive things you can get with it, like this coin if you buy it while supplies last, of course. But we'll come back to all the gift with purchases in just a little bit. Just wanted to show you the set here first. Next up, of course, we have the newest buildable character. This is Chopper from Rebels and Ahsoka and other things like that. I'm not a huge Chopper fan, but I know a lot of folks have been waiting on this for a long time. It's a little smaller than the R2-D2, but for the same price and missing one extra minifigure. That one came with the 25th anniversary figure as well as an R2-D2, so overall, I would wait for this one to go on sale and maybe not get it first thing. Something interesting they're doing now, first there was like the Marvel sign, now there's like the Star Wars logo sign, and I think it's a decent little set. It needs very smooth finish, doesn't come with any minifigures like the Marvel one, and it's a little cheaper than that one. I think that one was about $100, this one is $60, and no minifigures. So I can see where a lot of folks would want this if they're really into LEGO Star Wars and they want to surround this with a bunch of LEGO Star Wars sets. This will be a great buy, but again, not really going to be a day one purchase for me. Of course, we've got some new helmet series coming out. Everyone thought it was dead and buried, but here we are back again. We've got Jango Fett's helmet now. Definitely a fun little thing. If you're into all the helmets, this is going to be worth it. But again, might be worth waiting because this one is not going to be part of the big promotion going on either. And of course, we're getting Kylo Ren's helmet. This one is a little bit nicer than Jango's because all of these are printed pieces as opposed to Jango's, which was stickers there. So definitely a better value for Kylo Ren's helmet, and we don't get a lot of sequel sets, so if you're into it, this is definitely one you might want to take a look at, but again, maybe wait until a different promotion comes around. We also have a new MIDI scale ship, or the Starship collection they call it now. This is Kylo Ren Shuttle, so you can get the helmet, you can get his command shuttle here. It'll look good next to it. These wings are really tall, so you have to have a lot of upper space compared to some of the other ships that have come out. You can kind of put it more horizontal like that, but then it's going to take up even more space that way, so I don't think this is going to be the best one, especially as a black dust collector there, so probably a skip. Of course, we've got the new Rebel Uwing. A lot of folks have been waiting on. It's kind of a downscaled version since the last one we got a few years ago there, but for $70, 4 figures, not too bad, just a little expensive. Just LEGO's an expensive product these days, so if you're into it, could be worth getting, but otherwise this is also one you'd probably want to wait on. And not much for the return of the Sith anniversary, the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith there, but we've got a 5-pack of brickheads with General Grievous definitely being the star of the show with this one here. All the other ones are cool as well, but that one is really neat looking for $50. Still a good deal. So that one probably is worth picking up day one because they're still valued about the same as they have been. We're also getting a classic brickhead. This is Luke Skywalker as the Rebel pilot there. Comes with his lightsaber and a number of fun printed pieces. Definitely one that's probably going to be pretty popular there. So again, still for $10, could be worth picking up if you're trying to hit the thresholds we'll talk about in just a minute. All right, now that we've covered most of the new sets, let's look at the special offers. So up top here are the ones we're kind of taking a look at first. So in order to get this right here, this is the Millennium Falcon mini build, one you could already buy for about $5, but you can get this set if you buy LEGO Star Wars only. That's important to note. It has to be LEGO Star Wars. Can't be City or Ninjago or anything like that. With $40 or more, you will get this for free. The next one on the tier, you will get this Camino training facility if you spend $160 or more on LEGO Star Wars. So let's look at those real quick. It's just a little poly bag, again, worth about $5. You could buy this in store in Walmart. I've seen them before. But again, if you're going to go ahead and spend $40, definitely worth looking at. This is the one everyone's pretty excited about. They're valuing it at $30. It comes with 3 minifigures. They are the same, but they have the dual molded legs and a fun little training facility that you won't really see them do ever again. So if you don't want to miss out on this, Lego is big on FOMO these days of trying to make everyone feel like they're gonna miss out. But I think it's one of the better May the 4th promos we've gotten in a little bit, but I don't think I need to hit this threshold in order to get this. I don't think I'm really going to look back and, man, I really missed out on getting these minifigures and whatever this training thing is, you know, as opposed to last year with the droid carrier, which is a bit more iconic. This is kind of a niche thing from Kamino. The other one, if you buy the Slave 1 only, Jango Fett's Fire Spray class starship, aka, you will get this, what are they calling it? They're calling it a keychain if you buy the Slave 1 on release there. So if you're interested in that, you're definitely going to want to just do that as soon as possible. These deals normally go live about midnight. The other thing they're advertising over here is you can get this Jango Fett's Starship coin, which is different than the keychain we just looked at, but you have to redeem your VIP or Lego Insider loyalty points, 2,500 in order to get this. But again, I'm not interested in doing that, but you could do that probably without actually purchasing anything. There's also going to be a little take and make in most of the Lego stores in the US and Canada, where if you show up during this promotional period, you can make this little Grou in his pram there. So check that out, or check with your local Lego store on that. In addition to all those gifts with purchases, a number of the sets are going to be on for double points or even 4 times quadruple points. So you definitely want to pay attention to these. We're going to just scroll down this page here and I'll show you all the sets that are going to be on for double points. And notice that not every Lego Star Wars set is on for double points. Most notably the ones we looked at the beginning of this video. The new sets are not double points, which is a shame. It might be worth waiting on some of them until maybe next year if you're willing to there, because there's going to be more promos in the future, right? So just taking a quick look here, we've got some of the helmets, the buildable characters, a lot of the midi scale ships and everything. The Super Star Destroyer in the midi scale. The big one here is the desert skiff that goes with Jabba's sail barge, since that's such an expensive set for only 558 pieces. Could be a good time to pick that up because that won't be on sale too often or with double points. And down here you can see more of the helmets, some of the keychains, Jedi Bob's Starfighter, that's probably going to be one I'm going to pick up. The keychains can help you get over a threshold if you need it, so those are always good, especially since they are on double points if you're into having some of the keychains. And then some plushies looks like they're going to be on double points as well, so it could be another substitute if you don't want some more actual Lego sets there, but some look like they're already marked as out of stock. For 4 times points, there's going to be 3 sets that are going to be available. The 3 are the Venator, the X-Wing UCS, and the TIE Fighter X-Wing mashup. Now, I think the most popular in this, despite what other people might think, is going to be the X-Wing, the UCS there, because it's just a classic Lego Star Wars set for a decent price, $239, and it's something iconic that most people, even maybe non-regular Lego Star Wars fans, will want to pick up if they don't already have it. The Venator, with it being about $650, is a little expensive, so they might skip out on that, but I'm sure it might sell out at some point in order to get it at 4 times points there. Same with the TIE Fighter and mashup. I think that's just a fun playset they wanted to add in. I'm surprised they didn't do any more, but definitely keep an eye on those if you're wanting to get one of those, because you're going to get all the gift with purchases if you buy one of those as well, plus 4 times points. So I would get those as soon as possible, especially some of these smaller ones. And just real quick, just some of the non-Star Wars related items coming out. We've got the Avengers Endgame Final Battle, which everyone has been criticizing because it looks just terrible, even though it comes with some okay minifigures, but you definitely need to wait till this one goes on sale. It's not worth $100. The other big thing coming out, something new Lego's doing, is the F1 collectible race cars. So they're coming in like the blind boxes like they do for like the collectible minifigure series, except these are not minifigures. They are just the car that you can see there for all the different teams and everything. So we're going to see how well those do, but I don't plan on getting any of those. One of the big ones coming out mid-month, so about the 15th, is going to be this Super Mario Kart set. It's definitely a fun molded character there. If you can kind of see it in scale, it is pretty big. I think this one is going to do pretty well there, and it seems like a fair price for the pieces and prints and everything. And of course, we also have the Keith Haring dancing figures coming out if you're into some of the Lego art. And here are some of the sets that are going to be on sale, like not just double points or anything, but actually discounted. The Tantive 4, the Mos Espa Padres, the ATTE, and the Razor Crest, which is a big UCS set for 20% off. So definitely check out out those because those are going to probably go quick as well. And will still be eligible for the gift with purchases. But I think that's it. I think we covered everything. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. I'll be glad to try and answer it for you here. But definitely check out the LEGO website or even other competing places like Walmart, Amazon for your best price to get the best LEGO set deals you can there. But I think it's going to be pretty good. We're going to see if LEGO does any extra surprises that we already don't know about, but I think that's going to be the main thing. So make sure you stack up those promos, get what you can, and just make sure you get everything you want. But I think that'll do it for today. Leave a like on the way out. Comment down below again what you're planning on picking up from the May the 4th be with you promos. And until next time, subscribe to Old Mountain Bricks for even more content, LEGO City updates, and travel coming your way. Until next time, have a good one.